intro on this one. We're just getting straight into it. All my exes live in Texas. This is our trusty tank trap stage. There are some fans of the tank trap. Some people, they don't think too fondly of the tank trap. It's their nemesis. I actually kind of like it. And you got to see, I'm really liking this move right here, the paracord around the game changer. Just don't get snagged. I actually came up with this over a year ago for a time stage we had to shoot. I hate wax on my bag. Some people, they're like, hey, you know, the angle of the tank trap's legs aren't too bad. I'll just wax and be fine. So I whipped out the old trusty paracord again on this one. So, but standard fare. We're gonna go tip, leg, tip, leg. And basically we're going in a little bit of X pattern. So when you start on the left tip, you're going to go to the opposite leg. Then you'll come straight up right here. And you go to the right tip, and the final position will be the left leg. If it helps you think about it, you will be shooting near to far when you're shooting on the top half of the tank trap. There's our far target at 99 yards for an impact. And since we went top right, we will then shoot bottom left. So throwing that bag with the paracord on over, settling down nice and easy. And on the bottom half, we'll be shooting from far to near. So maybe the X pattern and the near far to the top, far near on the bottom. That'll kind of help you out. You're always going small to large. So that's a pretty cool stage. I like that. Drop 2, 10 out of 10. I've got friends in low places. Now, I really got to give shout out to the Course of Fire designer that did the adaptive stage where we didn't have any low places. That was pretty neat. This is a little bit of the inverse. Okay. Some of the low places right here. So, yeah. Sawhorse, chair, and the center block. Two shots off the chair seat. 100-yard target, you just really got to watch the wind out there. See if you can spot your impacts. Get on glass, kind of see what's been going, what the trend is for the day. Watch for indicators, grass, flags, what have you. Standard stuff. So once you get down low like this, it's a modified prone essentially. This stage, the target order is a little different. So we have to shoot from the top down. When I say top down, it's small to large. You shoot small to large, or from the top down on the two ends. And you shoot from the bottom up, large to small, in the center chair. So just, if you can get that down in your mind, you're shooting from down, and then from the top down, then the bottom up, the top down, the bottom up, then the top down. So that was from the bottom up position right there. And now we're going to be transitioning back to Sawhorse and shooting small then large, or top target, bottom target, because I set mine up snowman style. So overall, I actually kind of like this stage. Standard stuff, you get to reach out to 100 yards, stretch it out. So that's pretty good. Jacob's Ladder. This is our time stage, and I really gotta appreciate the time stage not being on the KYO we're at this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Major shout out to the Course of Fire designer, Susie Lunston. She's actually on the NRL22 advisory board. She runs a NRL22 22X match out of Rush Lake Range, Minnesota Mayhem 22X. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So maybe I'll get a chance to meet her out at finals in Alabama. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, the stage, standard ladder fare. We got a 57-yard target, 87-yard target. I think it's a 1-5 and a 2. And we're basically 1-2, near far, and you're working down. So 5 positions on the ladder. If you can't reach the top one, start on that 4th rung, and you're going to have to double up, but you can't double up in order. So I was feeling tall today, so I decided to run all 5. Which brings another question. what happens if you have a tall individual, somebody who's tall in stature like me, and they say, I just don't feel comfortable or safe shooting from that top position? Is that fair? Is that not fair? I don't know. You call it.
Nope.
All right, so suds in the bucket. More low positions. You gotta love it. But the KYL is actually at a modest 43 yards. So one of these shots I should not have missed, but it is what it is. I'm shooting Norma Tac 22. I'm still saving up for a brick of that, for a case of that nice stuff. So we're gonna go from large to small, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then small, large, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know why, for the life of me, I keep aiming down here at the bottom for the number 1 KYL. It's the whole stem is the stick, so there's no advantage. There's definitely an advantage aiming for the teardrop here when you go for KYL number 2, 3, and 4. But when you're aiming at the little one, anywhere in the stem is good. And I know this, but I'm trying to put it more into practice. So this is final salvo right here. And you can see how much my reticle is jumping. That's the one downside about the Mermaid, is you just gotta put on target and squeeze, and it's gonna jump like crazy, but I'm really mainly concerned about where was the reticle when I broke the shot. So, okay, so traveling soldier. This is the troop line of sorts. Not too terrible on the mind games. We got a 1 inch at 55 and 65, a 1.5 at 80, a 2.5 and 2 at 90, and a 2.5 at 100. So it's really nice to have a prone stage back. That's pretty cool. Just good old shooting fundamentals. How good does your rifle go? Are you running too much zoom and you get lost in the sauce and skip a target? Target order is going to be very, very important on this one. On the double hanger, that 4th target,
2-4.
we will shoot large than small. So here's our large right here, and then we'll come up to the top target. Boom, light work. So, oh, it's also got a reload in there. I'm watching this back as I'm doing the voiceover. It's got a reload in there. I left my 10 rounder at the house, but there you go. I'm just gonna run 1 string, set down the mag, reload, and I'm gonna run the 2nd string. This is gonna look a little bit weird in the video. We had another 100-yard target, and I didn't feel like going back out. So don't mind that lower target. That's a surrogate for another stage. But yeah, pretty standard stuff. Be sure to get out there and get some shooting. Leave some love in the comments. I like engaging with all you guys, and that's going to do it for this course of fire.
That's it clean. I think that was the right order.
All right, guys, so that was it. That was the 2025 August course of fire. Man, July's gone away. I still got July in my head. I got robbed by I robbed myself. Let me be honest there on some time. But anyway, downrange thoughts about this course of fire. Low positions are back. It is summertime, and I had to break the Mermaid out. So one hand down, rack that bolt nice and easy, let the bag do the work. Those of you guys have seen it and tried it before and it works for you, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I am missing the NRL22 pyramid, but instead of having a pyramid, I am excited to actually have back a prone stage. It's a dedicated prone stage. It's a lot of fun. You can make mistakes, and those mistakes can cost you, but good shooting fundamentals in a match is an opportunity for that. So I thought it was a pretty cool course to fire. I got to show you something real quick on the tank trap, and we'll be right back. Those of you with a keen eye probably saw when I was shooting the course of fire. Course of fire says the tip needs to be down range. I'm not going to do that because I love my shooters. The intention to shoot off the leg, that means somebody getting to this position right here is probably going to slide in, bump their head on that. Same thing for this side. That's just an accident waiting for somebody to happen to bump their head so hard they drop their gun, their RimX or CZ. They can drop all those all day. Anyway, yeah, that's just not safe. So I'm making a call that I'm just going to do this little move right here. Boom. I don't think it really changes the intention of the stage, wanting to shoot off the leg in this position, shoot off the leg in this position. So it kind of makes a little X pattern. First position, second position, third position, fourth position. You still have to work around this tip, but I think it's just going to be a whole lot safer for people to come in on this side and maneuver around the tip. But somebody somewhere this month is going to ring their bell on the tank trap because it's set up that way. I'm calling an audible for safety. I love my shooters. I'm not going to make them do this craziness right here. Okay, so aside from that modification, I think this course of fire was great. I liked it. I'm going to submit one of my own. Get out there and shoot, guys. I have a feeling, a very strong feeling, that this season is going to be extremely competitive when it comes to Nationals invites, particularly on the monthly side. I'm not so much of an X guy. I thought about doing an X season, but I feel like I have just personally have more fun watching shooters grow that are just getting into the sport, having the opportunity just to be a match director. It's a lot of fun for me, but the monthly side, I think that is NRL22. With X stuff, that's great. This is a lot of fun. Cool Acres Rattler, dope match. You should come out in November or February. It'll be a good time. But the monthly stuff, that's really like where I like it. That's where I started. That's where I kind of stay. And it's a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll have to see how we do with this course of fire. This is my score. I'm editing it in post, so that was that. But anyway, hope you guys stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated for certain. And we'll see you guys out there at the match or on the leaderboards. Take care, guys.